How you doing? This is Suleiman I Oscar from Professional Boxing. Yeah, I hear a lot of people, man, for the past months, everybody's talking about Deontay Wilder, um, you know, various scenarios that he signed in to fight Anthony Joshua. At first I used to like Deontay Wilder a lot. I thought Deontay Wilder uh, was qualified to fight this fighter, but after seeing the negotiations and all the diva-like conduct of him, I'm starting to say to myself, what's he gonna do for his legacy? I mean, he defended his belt several times. Um, Only has one belt. Okay, it been has Eddie Hearn has given him multiple offers, has tried to work with him in several ways, and he doesn't want to make the fight. I mean, he doesn't. He wanted to fight in the United States, and they told him, hey, you got to fight in UK, and he said that he was willing to do it, but he's been reluctant. At the end of the day, he is too small for Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua is a true heavyweight. He's a multiple world champion. Um, he has multiple belts. Beat other world champions. A current world champion, he beat him and annexed his belt, which is a WO belt. Beat an ex-champion, Vladimir Klitschko, by knockout. Even got dropped and matured during the fight. Um, Reasserted himself. Did adjustments during the fight so he could win the fight by knockout. Okay. He tried to get a rematch with Vladimir Klitschko, and Vladimir decided to retire. He saw his body wasn't functioning the right way. His reflexes will have diminished, and he didn't want to make the fight. On the other hand, Deontay Wilder, he defended his belt several times. I used to like the guy a lot, but I'm starting to notice that he doesn't want to make the fight. The problem is he doesn't want to make the fight. He's coming out with excuses. Uh, that he was willing to sign the contract. Now Joshua wants to fight him, and for the April date, he doesn't want to. And on top of that, he's not defending his belt. I mean, he hasn't signed a contract to fight anybody. All the guys from the other shows, these alleged number one top shows, are coming around, saying comments that they're all in the Deontay Wilder wagon. But if Deontay Wilder wants to get like guys like me to be on his bandwagon, he has to fight credible opponents. He has to be much more active than what he is. You gotta fight guys like Dominic Brazil. Amir Mansour has been sitting on a black sofa for years. Okay, he only has 2 losses on his resume. He even dropped Dominic Brazil in a fight, and being that his mouthpiece cut him, and he was drinking blood for a couple of rounds, he had to stop the fight. He had to get surgery. Okay. He lost to Steve Cunningham. He dropped Steve Cunningham in that fight. He lost by split decision in that fight. And I hear all these guys, all these so-called hardcore boxing with over 100,000 subscribers saying that he's he's old. He lost to Steve Cunningham. He dropped Steve Cunningham in that fight. If you don't know, and I seen the fight, he lost by split decision. Okay. Nobody wants to sign him up. No promoters want to sign him up. He's one fighter to show you that something's wrong in the heavyweight division. Okay. This guy has accumulated multiple regional belts and still has not fought for a world championship. Okay. Then I also mentioned a current WBA regular heavyweight champion that's fighting Fres Oquendo for a mandatory defense. Manuel Charr, okay, the diamond boy. This guy is from Germany. He's a Lebanese from Germany. He has a world championship. Okay, he's paying sanctioning fees for that world championship. He's defending mandatories for that championship, and these guys are treating him like he's something else. They're not recognizing him. They're not giving him his credibility. I don't think that's fair, unfair. I've been blocked off some of these guys' YouTube channels just because I mentioned Manuel Charr. They say, oh, but he got knocked out. He got stopped and cuts by Vitali and all this stuff, but I don't see none of these two champions signing to fight him. You know what I'm saying? All I hear is a lot of bickering and a lot of crying for money. You know what I'm saying? Uh, if if Deontay Wilder doesn't have an opponent, why not unify and attain this belt? Okay, and push for a fight with Anthony Joshua by having another belt. Okay, or why doesn't he fight Tyson Fury? Tyson Fury is a lineal champion. He's another one that he could push, and he gets that lineal recognition that he's a lineal champion also. He's not doing none of that. What I hear he's moving down to cruiserweight. I hear he want to fight a cruiserweight like Tony Bello. He don't want to fight anything that could hurt him. In the last fight, we saw that. Okay, that fight he got almost stopped in the seventh round. He got hurt. He knows he's vulnerable. He could be hurt. Okay, and now I don't think he's doing Hector Macho Camacho when he fought Chapo Rosario and he got hurt. He's changing his approach on boxing. He doesn't want to fight. He doesn't want to fight anybody that's a dangerous puncher anymore. Okay, he fought Luis Ortiz, locally beat Luis Ortiz with the avalanche of punches that he did, and he showed his power. But I don't think he wants to go and risk himself for losing. He wants to retire with that O, like the best pound for pound Floyd Mayweather. These fighters are too concerned about the O. Okay, it's like becoming like a fever now. Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua, they're all concerned about that O in the heavyweight division. There's other fighters that they could fight. There's the European heavyweight champion, Ajit Kabayel, who lives also in Germany. He beat guys like Derek Chisora, a good fighter, a good prize fighter that has won multiple regional titles and fought a lot of great contenders. He beat him. There's other heavyweights that they could fight. Joe Joyce is there on the come up. They could push for that fight. Gerald Romero. Everybody said, "Oh, Gerald Romero is fat and all this," but Gerald Romero could fight. He beat Washington. Okay, he beat Duhaupas. Okay, and I don't see this guy Deontay Wilder doesn't want him. He insults him. He's trying to get under his skin so he could sign the fight, and he still doesn't want to fight him. So I mean, everybody say, "Oh, Deontay Wilder is getting recognition." I think he's getting negative recognition. Okay, he's getting negative recognition, or they might put him in a next Black Panther movie, and all this. That's not the recognition he needs. He's not gonna get the respect of a champion. Okay, I mean, you gotta go fight the best. You gotta push for Anthony Joshua to want to fight. You gotta fight guys like Manuel Charr, get that belt. You gotta fight guys like Tyson Fury when Tyson Fury is ready. Okay, you gotta fight guys in your rankings, your WC ranked fighters like Amir Mansour. He's in your rankings. You don't want to fight him. He is the WBC USBC champion. Okay, he has a belt, and he wants to fight you, and you don't want to fight him. You avoid him because he's a puncher, and he'll hurt you, and you know that. You don't want to fight a guy like Manuel Charr because of experience, and he'll hurt you with that right hand. Okay, you're not the Superman that everybody thinks you are. The reason you don't want to fight Anthony Joshua is because in the UK you're going to be embarrassed. Everybody's going to see that you're a very thin leg fighter. You look for a spontaneous punch. Your jab is very, very obsolete. Okay, you got lucky with Bermane Stiverne. Okay, then Bermane Stiverne hasn't been trained properly, and in the second fight, he was there for the payday. You should fight credible opponents. Okay, I don't care what anybody says. I'll say the truth. On the come up, all those knockouts he got were against subpar opponents. Got ex-champions that were washed up, like Sergey Lilkovich. What did Sergey Lilkovich do when you fought him? Nothing. Okay, so if you want respect, you gotta earn your respect, and you gotta earn it in the ring, not by making movies, coming out in talk shows and all that. We don't want to hear that, man. We want to see a real prize fighter, a defending champion. For the little bit of career that Anthony Joshua has had, he has become a defending champion, has attained world titles. They're not dubious or dubious title ones like all these guys are saying in their shows. He went in, he challenged Charles Martin. He offered Charles Martin the purse that he wanted, brought Charles Martin overseas to the UK and defeated him in front of his audience and took the belt. Then on top of that, he unified his belt with the WBA Super Belt by knocking out Vladimir Klitschko. Then he went and did something that you didn't do, fight Joseph Parker and defeated him in a spectacular fashion and get his belt. Okay, so he has 4 world titles. Okay, he also has the IBO belt. Okay, a belt that you don't have. Okay, so if you want to fight the best, okay, and you want to show this ferocious punching power, fight credible opponents, knock them out, and then you could push for this Anthony Joshua fight. Even now, Joshua still want to fight you and take that green money belt that you got on your waist. So if you want to fight the best, buddy, Deontay Wilder, and you want the respect, and you don't want to have all these yes boys that you have, and there's all these boxing shows, Deontay Wilder, I'm honest, man. Show me that you're worth. Eddie Hearn was the only one that has said the truth to your face. Show what you're worth, man. Show your worth. He offered you $15 million, you turned it down. He offered you $12 million at the beginning, you turned it down. Okay? You want 50-50? Show your worth 50-50. Okay? So yes, I'm gonna see if I go live. I'm gonna start learning how to do some of these live chats, man. So I could talk about some real boxing, man. There's a lot of heavyweights that nobody's giving recognition. There's Amir Mansour, guys. He's a small heavyweight. He's very compact, even though he's older. He's a thinking heavyweight. He moves around good in the ring. The problem is that guys don't want to fight him. Guys don't want to fight him because he's a threat. Okay? He dropped Dominic Brazil. Dominic Brazil was on the way to defeating him, but got a laceration in his mouth. He was drinking blood for a couple of rounds, man. That's why he lost that fight. He sat on a stool. He wasn't stopped. And everybody saw that, and nobody wanted to fight him. Steve Cunningham, he dropped him. He was on the way to beating him too. Okay? And they gave the split decision to the other fighter. That fight could have gone either way. That's a fighter that nobody want to fight. He's 45 years old. Nobody want to sign him up. So why you don't fight him and get him out of the way, man? Why you don't defend your belt against him? You know what I'm saying? That's just what we want to see. We want to see you fight some live opponents. Okay? So then you could get this, you could push for a unification bout. Okay? In a way, Eddie Hearn has a lot of points, man. You got to show your worth, man. You got to show your worth. You got the great manager, the advisor. You got the good trainer. You got Mark Breeden, a gold medalist and an ex-world champion. So come on, man. Make this fight or fight some credible opponents so you could move up the ladder. So you guys have a great day, man. Okay? I would like to see this guy defend his belt against Ajit Kabayel, the European heavyweight champion, a young buck. You know what I'm saying? That wants to get in there. I mean, you guys don't want to unify. Let these guys defeat you so they could unify these belts, man. You know what I'm saying? I want to see a guy like Amir Mansour get his title chance, man. I mean, you guys is hating on Amir Mansour, man. I mean, you guys are hating on Manuel Charles, a Lebanese living in Germany. You know what I'm saying? Pushing Lamborghinis. If he was in Harlem right now, if he was in Manhattan City right now, in New York City, he would take all your paper. He'd be the top dog in the United States right now, and you will have no limelight. You know what I'm saying? All this little limelight that you're getting is because you don't have all the American heavyweights on the come up, and there's not too many. You know what I'm saying? So in a couple of years, Jerome Miller take your limelight, man. In a couple of years, these other heavyweights will take your limelight, man. And it's happening today, man. Guys is forgetting about you. You're running around. You want to go in movies. You want to be in comedy shows and all that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even Tyson is taking your limelight, man. You have the nerve to say that you would knock out Tyson? Come on, man. Tyson would have devastated. Your leg couldn't take that kind of punishment. Those uppercuts, man. That left hook to the body. He would have ducked your jab or your right hand, and he would have devoured you. Instead of making friends, you're making enemies, man. That you got to be more outgoing, more respectful to these heavyweights, man. You know what I'm saying? These ex-heavyweight champions, these guys like Lennox Lewis, these guys like Mike Tyson, these guys like Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury is an ex-heavyweight champ, man. very credit to heavyweight champ. You know what I'm saying? And this is what you gotta do, man. You gotta know how to start respecting these ex-heavyweight champs, man. You guys have a great day. Once again, this is Suleiman I Oscar for Professional Boxing. Pretty soon I'm gonna start doing some live shows. You know what I'm saying? And start showing you guys another perspective of this boxing. I mean, a real perspective. None of this like yes boy crap. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you want me to yes boy, man, I'm not gonna be your yes boy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I want to see you fight some credible opponents. When you came up, you was knocking out C-class fighters, man. You was, and this is to you, Deontay Wilder. You was knocking out C-class fighters, man. You have a padded record, bro. You know what I'm saying? As a heavyweight, man, you have avoided punches, bro. As a heavyweight champion, you fought guys like Eric Molina, and he still tagged you on your chin. And you have the nerve to say you want to fight Anthony Joshua? Come on, man. Okay? So listen, man. Once again, this is Suleiman I Oscar from Professional Boxing. You guys have a great day, man. And I hope you guys wake up and smell the coffee, man, and start seeing how much of a pretender this Deontay Wilder is, man. I hope he becomes real, man, and substantial in heavyweight division. Something like Anthony Joshua. You know what I'm saying? You guys have a great evening, and take care.